Guys, we talk about my pick of the show because this is, I mean, I think about all the years that I presented with Carolyn, and in every single show I go, how do we get these price tags? How do we get these price points? And, you know, maybe part of that comes from frequently visiting my father in New Mexico, and hey, let's go shopping in Santa Fe and Albuquerque, and oh my gosh, these price tags. And then I come here to QVC and I go, these are designed and crafted in the USA. These are using the beautiful gemstones that I see in the boutiques and the jewelry stores and the galleries. And these are the pieces, especially something like this, that you don't just pick up because they are unique and then they kind of sit in your jewelry box because maybe some days they feel a little too unique. These are every single day. Think of how often you would wear a smaller hoop earring, a 1-inch hoop earring. Well, here is a 1-inch drop earring featuring genuine gemstones. And you know what? Eventually it'll be $86. And that's still pretty affordable. But right now it's $64.48. Finally getting this back in stock, never seeing it at this low price before. We did completely lose the turquoise in its debut. It is back with two new choices, the orange spiny oyster and the howlite. So we'll go through the choices. And you know what? I would not have said pick up two on the big deal because it's an investment. But I am going to say, maybe you think about more than one when we're talking about these earrings, because then you can start to mix and match with other pieces in your wardrobe. So let's go through your choices, and we'll start right here with the turquoise, since that's what sold out in its debut.
Oh, yeah.
And oh my gosh, Carolyn, it's so refreshing to see this color of turquoise.
I know. Well, if you love your Sleeping Beauty turquoise, this is almost, you know, it's not Sleeping Beauty, but it has that clear blue. Yeah, very similar. And I love the way the silver just kind of crowns that pear-shaped stone, too. It's just kind of suspended. So you've got nice airiness to the earring, but a nice gemstone presence. And then, of course, we love our lever back.
Before we move on, I should tell you now, it's not looking good for the turquoise quantity-wise yet again. So if you are thinking about that turquoise just because we have it back in stock, it does not look like it's going to last 2 times over now. Okay, new selection is going to be the howlite, that beautiful white with the black matrix.
Yeah, gorgeous. So this would look great with the white howlite squash blossom necklace.
Yeah, I'm going to grab it.
Want to get the matching.
Oh, that's what you're
matching
wearing.
Earrings,
Never mind,
you know?
Deanna's wearing it. She can.
You know, oh, Deanna's
we can get a shot of Deanna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's always a
as I
step
shuffle
ahead of
back
me.
in my heels.
Always a step ahead of. You know, I just think, like you said, it's such a wearable earring. It's a statement earring, if that's where you like to make your statement. But it's also a great complement. Look at it, it's not too big and bold and competing with Deanna's squash blossom necklace. Deanna never ages.
Yeah, I don't. This has no explanation. Wait, when was it? When? Is it today?
Happy birthday, Carolyn.
Is today her birthday? I'm gonna faint. Happy birthday!
Thank you. There's no place I'd rather be.
Happy birthday! I didn't know. I'm such a jerk.
I had to tell, I'm sorry.
No, please do. I wish we had a cake. Oh my gosh.
That's
Coming on your
okay.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, you know, I think it's genius that we brought in the howlite and the orange spiny oyster because, yes, we had those in our big deal, but also, man, the color of this and heading into spring and summer, how perfect is that?
Yeah, I love it. And look at the vibrant orange color here. And, you know, it's such a fun color to wear, and we don't always feel comfortable wearing it, you know, head to toe in our clothing. But it's such a great pop. I mean, it almost has a resort wear feel, too. I mean, if you were to wear this with, you know, like a lime green or, you know, a lemon yellow or, you know, even pink. Obviously turquoise. It's just so fresh, and it's a wonderful complementary color.
$65. I'm going to turn this to the side. We have 2 more choices to look at, but I wanted you to see how much silver is there for your $64.48, and also the lever back. It is not a shepherd's hook, so it has that closure in the back to keep it nice and secure. You don't need that little rubber stopper or anything to hold it into place. Okay, next is going to be, and this is one of my favorites, Picture Jasper.
And I bet it's Deanna's too. She loves her earth tones. And it's been so popular in American West jewelry for the past couple of years because it does capture the essence
like
of
the landscape.
The landscape, yeah, driving through the desert or through the canyon with the striations in each stone being unique. So rich, I think, and so natural.
We already have 700 orders and we haven't gone through all the choices. Alrighty, guys, turquoise is the last call. Rhodonite, last call. Here's the rhodonite. How about that, Carolyn? Last call, and we're just now
Oh,
showing it to everybody.
On the rhodonite. Okay, I call this raspberry rhodonite because
I like
look
that.
at the depth of color. Yeah, I love this stone because it's a mauve, so it's very wearable. I love it with chocolate brown. I love it with charcoal gray. It can work with your pastels. I just think it's the one of the most wearable pink stones on the planet.
Yeah, no other stones look like that, right? No
No,
other stones
no.
have that color or that milky version of that color. So if you love, I mean, can you imagine that next to your face? Like, it's like the perfect blush tone is stunning. Or maybe you pick that up and the turquoise. Maybe you get the picture jasper because it's this beautiful earth tone. It goes with everything. And then you do a brighter pop of color in the orange spiny oyster. It's fun to talk about, being able to play with multiples and pick up different ones because of the value here at $64.48. And look at how flattering that shape is, right? You get that teardrop of a gemstone encased in or framed in that teardrop of sterling silver with just the right amount of oxidation, with just the right amount of like that beautiful kind of nod to rope texture in there. And I think Carolyn makes a really good point when she calls out, you're wearing a statement necklace like that. There's a fine line, right? It is light. Well, it's physically light. It doesn't drag your ear down. But also you can wear like bold colors, prints, a big necklace, and you don't put those on and go, now I'm pushing it, right? And, I'm never going to tell you that you're pushing it anyway, but it's like the balance works really well and even mixing the colors. So I don't know, Carolyn, I think that's why you were talking about, moving through these challenges of the past 3 years, but I think this is the kind of jewelry that a woman really embraces coming on the other side of this and going, no, let's show my personality. Let's have some fun.
Let's treat yourselves, ladies. We're all doing these Skypes and these Zoom meetings, so the earrings are very important. And they just make you feel so pretty. I love the shape of these. The spiny oyster, I just can't even believe we could bring so much spiny oyster into the show today because it's getting very, very, very rare. And then, of course, that turquoise blue is so clear. Picture jasper we brought in because our collectors have been asking for more picture jasper. You're loving it with your green turquoise, and I know green turquoise has been hugely popular today. The picture jasper works so beautifully with the earthiness of the green turquoise, with the matrix in the green turquoise. So I don't know. These make great gifts too, and you can pick up a few different colors based on their personality, but you've got a common theme, which I like.
This is one that when I look at it on the screen, it seems a little bit bigger than it does in real life. So like the presence is there, and that's kind of, that's the goal. But like when you see this on, I don't think anybody looks at this and goes, wow, that's a little bigger than I would expect. Or if you look at the way it's moving, it has that movement, but it's not pulling my ear down.
Right.
I know Carolyn's very particular about the gram weight in the earrings, and you're restrained a little bit. You have to be when you're designing an earring because you can't go crazy with the gram weights in the silver or the carat weight in the gemstone. But if you're selective, Go ahead.
I always say, I don't want to bring an earring that you just can't wait to take off at the end of the day, right?
That's right.
Or it ends up in the cup holder in your car.
Yes, it
right?
does.
Because it's the first thing you take off because you just can't take it anymore. This is an earring you barely know you have it on, but it still has a beautiful silver presence front and back.
Okay. So I thought the turquoise was going to be the first to go. It's close, but it wasn't the first to go. It was the rhodonite. So the rhodonite is gone.
Oh, wow.
We started with 2,100. Turquoise is last call, so it will leave the table soon. How light? Fewer than 200 remain. 300 in picture jasper. 300 in orange spiny oyster. Those are tiny numbers. They're tiny numbers by any means. They're tiny numbers when you consider this price tag of $64.48 because there are thousands of people shopping on our website, hundreds on our phone line right now, and so that can go really, really quickly. And it's that, just like Carolyn said, pick-me-up price tag. I totally understand that a $1,000 today's special value or, an investment piece requires some hemming and hawing and maybe talking to people in your family. And this is one where you go, this just makes sense. And it's not even a $65 that you kind of, threw away and you wear it once or twice a year. Everyday, beautiful earrings, collectible, designed and crafted in the USA. Okay, I mean, Carolyn, costume jewelry costs more than this.
I know, absolutely. And with plastic I shouldn't even call them gemstones, plastic whatever,
right.
cabochons. So I I love how you put your turquoise earrings with your spiny squash blossom.
Oh yeah,
would
I don't
do
even.
this-
I just
so you-
mix and match. Oh, we
they
have
play so well.
600 total remaining.
Oh, wow.
We'll keep you updated. It's not looking good though. Okay, still to come.